silence keeps reminding me of you. Your name still lingers on my lips, a fading warmth I can't let go. Even when I tell myself to move on, my heart keeps standing where you left it. Every memory calls me back, every breath repeats your name. I'm still waiting for you, even if the world keeps pulling us apart. Even if the days erase your voice, my heart remains right where you vanished. I'm still waiting for you, through every shadow that follows me at night. Even if hope feels thin and worn, I can't forget the light you left behind. You walked away without a sound, but your footsteps never truly left. In every corner of this quiet room, I see the shape of where you stood. I try to learn how to let you go, but my hands keep reaching into the air. The truth is harder than I thought. I'm still standing in the place you ended. Every heartbeat pulls me backward, every tear repeats your truth. I'm still waiting for you, even if the world keeps pulling us apart. Even if the days erase your voice, my heart remains right where you vanish. I'm still waiting for you, through every shadow that follows me at night. Even if hope feels thin and worn, I can't forget the light you left behind. If time could hear the way I call, would it return you for a moment? If the night could carry my voice to you, would you turn your face toward me again? I'm still waiting for you, standing at the place where we said goodbye. Even if my knees grow weak tonight, my voice will still be reaching out to you. I'm still waiting for you, holding the last glow of who you were. Even if the dawn tries to steal you away, you remain the fire that never fades in me. At the quiet end of this long road, I stand where every choice feels heavy. Your voice still lingers in the air, like a memory refusing to fade. I've tried to walk without your name, but every step returns me here, to the place where we once stood, holding on to what we couldn't keep. The night keeps pulling me both ways, but my heart remains unmoved. A heart at the crossroads, caught between the past we lived and what remains. had to hide your trembling voice. I've held the truth for far too long, pressed between the pain and what I wished. If love could rewrite our final scene, I'd walk towards you one last time. The night keeps whispering your name, and I can't silence what remains. A heart at the crossroads, caught between the past we lived and what remains. Even if the world demands I choose, I can't turn from where your shadow stays. A heart at the crossroads, torn between goodbye and holding on. Even if tomorrow leaves me far, your warmth lies deep where my sorrow grows. If the dawn brings clarity at last, let it show me where your truth still lies. If my voice reaches you in the dark, let it tell you I never walked away. A heart at the crossroads, standing in the place we broke apart. Even if time pulls you out of reach, you remain the reason my heart still beats. A heart at the crossroads, waiting where your footsteps used to rest. Even if the world forgets your name, you remain the choice I cannot change. In the room where your shadow fades, I still hear the echo of your breath. Every step I take across this floor feels like walking through what we were. The warmth you left still clings to me, even when the night turns cold. I try to move like nothing changed, but the truth keeps pulling me back. Your name rises in my throat, heavy like it never left at all. In the place you left behind, I'm standing where your heart once stayed. Even if the days keep pushing me on, my soul is chained to where you vanished. In the place you left behind, I'm holding every word you couldn't speak. Even if tomorrow closes its doors, your silence still lives inside my chest. just as the wind you used to love. I reach out into the empty space, hoping to feel the shape of you again. Every tear I try to hide falls between what's lost and what remains. If love could fill this hollow room, I'd bring you back with all I have. Your name rises in my throat, burning like a fire I can't put out. In the place you left behind, I'm standing where your heart once stayed. Even if the days keep pushing me on, my soul is chained to where you vanished. In the place you left behind, I'm holding every word you couldn't speak. Even if tomorrow closes its doors, your silence still lives inside my chest. If the night brings even the faintest trace, I'll follow it to wherever you are. If your heart still trembles in the dark, let it reach me so I can hold it. In the place you left behind, I'll wait through every shadow now. Even if the dawn steals you away, you remain the warmth I can't forget. In the place you left behind, I'll keep the part of you that stayed. Even if the world keeps changing its face, you remain the truth beneath my voice. Before you let me go, tell me if your heart still trembles. Tell me if the nights still echo with the warmth we used to hold. I can see the way you're shaking, even when you try to hide it. You say you're choosing a better road, but your eyes keep turning back to me. If this is really where we end, then let me hear the truth inside you before you let me go. Hold my hand the way you did before. Even if your heart is breaking slow, let me feel the last of who we were before you let me go. Stand with me in this fading light. Even if tomorrow takes you far, let me stay in your heart one more night. You've been quiet for too long, carrying words that never reach me. I kept waiting for your trembling voice, but you kept hiding every ache inside. If you think your leaving helps me, if you think it makes the pain less sharp, you don't know how much I'm losing by watching you walk away alone. If this goodbye is what you choose, then let our hearts speak once more. Before you let me go, hold my hand the way you did before. Even if your heart is breaking slow, let me feel the last of who we were before you let me go. Stand with me in this fading light. Even if tomorrow can't see, tell me now before you turn away. If you still remember how we loved, don't hide it in the dark alone. Before you let me go, let your shaking heart rest against mine. Even if this moment is the end, I wanna leave carrying your warmth. Before you let me go, let the truth be louder than your fear. Even if you walk into the dawn, I'll hold the part of you that loved me. I saw your shadow fade beneath the sun. You try to smile like nothing hurt, but I could hear the shaking in your breath. A broken truth you never spoke aloud. You walked away before the night arrived, afraid the light would show your pain. But even in the brightest part of day, you were breaking silently inside. You don't have to run from what remains. You don't have to hide behind the light. Broken inside the light, you've been falling where no one ever sees. Even if your voice is barely alive, I can hear every part that's calling out. Broken inside the light, you don't have to pretend you're unhurt. If you're fading through your trembling hands, I'll stay here holding what you lost. You always stood where others fall, carried storms behind your ribs, but the glow around your gentle smile couldn't hide the cracks beneath your skin. If your heart is too tired to speak, if your memories pull you down again, lean on me before you disappear. I won't let you drown in empty light. You don't have to break in the silence. You don't have to face the night alone. Broken inside the light, you've been falling where no one ever sees. Even if your voice is barely alive, I can hear every part that's calling out. Broken inside the light, you don't have to pretend you're unhurt. If you're fading through your trembling hands, I'll stay here holding what you love. If the light above you feels too cold, I'll burn my breath to warm your sky. If the world forgets your fragile name, I'll shout it loud until it reaches you. Broken inside the light, I won't let you fall away again. Even if the day tries to swallow you, I'll drag you back into a place that feels like home. Broken inside the light, even when the last hope flickers weak, I'll hold you close through every crack until your heart feels colder than before, and the streets remind you of what you lost. You try to hide the trembling in your breath, pretending you're stronger than your heart. But I can see the shadows in your eyes, the ones you never show to anyone, buried underneath the quiet voice. Your fading smile is calling out for help. You don't have to lie tonight, you don't have to stand alone. I'm still right here. Don't be sad, even if the world turns its back on you. I'll stay beside you through every fall, through every broken piece of your heart. Don't be sad, even when the tears spill silently. You're not alone in this heavy night. I'll hold your name until the morning comes. You've carried every answer on your own, fighting storms that no one ever knew. Each time the silence filled your days, you learned to swallow pain without a sound. Oh, but you don't have to be the strongest now. You don't have to hide behind the dark. If all you have is one more breath, give it here, I'll share the way with you. You don't need to say a word, just let your shaking heart rest. I'm still here, right here. Don't be sad, even if the world turns its back on you. I'll stay beside you through every fall, through every broken piece of your heart. Don't be sad, even when the tears spill silently. You're not alone in this heavy night. I'll hold your name until the morning comes. If the sky above you falls again, I lift it back into the light. If tonight becomes too hard to bear, lean on me, just breathe. Don't be sad, I won't let your heart fade away. No matter how long this night may last, I'll walk each step until you rise again. Don't be sad, even if your voice can barely speak. I'll keep your weary heart in mine until the dawn breaks open for you. You were standing in the quiet dawn, a fragile breath inside the cold. I reached for you but slipped through air, touching only what you left behind. Your eyes were filled with words unsaid, lost between the dark and morning light. Even when you turned away from me, I could feel you breaking in the silence. storms beneath your skin, but I could hear the fractures fall every time you forced a gentle smile. Every tear reminds me of your light. Fade into my heart before the night forgets your face. Even if the world is pulling you away, I'll keep the place where you belong. Fade into my heart, don't disappear beyond the rain. Even if your hope is trembling now, I hold the pieces you're afraid to show. If the wind steals your fragile name, I'll shout it loud until it finds you. If you fall through the cracks of time, I pull you back with both my hands. Fade into my heart, no matter how faint your light becomes. Even if you lose yourself again, I'll rise to meet the part of you that's left. Fade into my heart, even when the dawn begins to pull you away. I'll hold you close beyond the ache until your shattered breath turns warm again. You've been walking through the longest night, pretending that you don't feel the cold. Every step you take alone makes the silence grow a little heavier. I can hear the breaking in your breath, the part you try so hard to hide. Even when you say you're fine, your trembling voice tells me otherwise. You don't have to stand against the dark alone. You don't have to run from what you fear. I'm still right here, even when your world begins to fall apart, even when your heart forgets its way. I'll be the voice calling you home. I'm still right here, through every shadow you can outrun. Even if you lose yourself tonight, I'll hold the place where you belong. You've been fighting battles no one sees, carrying the weight without a word. But your inside your eyes shows the wounds you never let me touch. I'm still right here, no matter how far you think you've gone. Even if everything fades away, my heart remembers every part of you. I'm still right here until the dawn lifts you from the dark. As long as you need a place to fall, I'll be standing right here for you, for you. You're standing at the door again, with tired eyes and a trembling breath. I know you're trying not to break, holding back the truth you never say. The night is pressing on your heart, you're losing strength to face the dark. Don't pretend you're fine tonight, I can see you falling quietly. If you're too tired to run away, you don't have to go alone. Not tonight. Stay until morning, don't disappear into the cold. Let the night fall, let the world fade. I'll be right here holding what remains. Stay until morning, even if your hope is lost its voice. Rest your heart inside my hands, and I'll keep your shadows away. You've carried storms beneath your skin, fought every battle without a sound, but I can hear the pieces break every time you whisper I'm okay. Let the darkness close the door, you don't need to stand and fight. If your heart is hanging by a thread, lean on me and let it breathe. You don't have to be unshaken, you don't have to be the strongest one. Not tonight. Stay until morning, don't disappear into the cold. Let the night fall, let the world fade. I'll be right here holding what remains. Stay until morning, even if your hope is lost its voice. night grows heavy on your chest, I'll lift the weight and carry it for you. If your hands are shaking from the fear, I'll hold them until the dawn arrives. Stay until morning, no matter how broken you think you are. Even if you fall 1,000 times, I'll still be here unshaken for you. Stay until morning, even if you forget how to breathe. I'll guard your heart through every tear until the first light finds you again. The night is colder without your breath. I walk the streets we used to share. Every light reminds me of your smile, fading softly like a broken dream. I try to hold myself together, but the silence keeps tearing me open. Your name rises in every heartbeat, as if it refuses to be forgotten. If you can hear this trembling voice, let it reach the place where you hide. Come back to me before this loneliness becomes my only truth. Even if the world has changed your heart, I still wait where your shadow stays. Come back to me before the dawn steals what remains of you. Even if tomorrow pulls us apart, my heart still beats where you left it. Touch the memories on the wall where your laughter used to echo. I never thought the end would come quietly like a door closing itself. I keep searching through the empty night for the warmth you used to carry. If love could guide your wandering steps, it would bring you back to where I stand. If your heart still trembles in the dark, let it follow the voice calling you home. Come back to me before this loneliness becomes my only truth. Even if the world has changed your heart, I still wait where your shadow stays. Come back to me before the dawn steals what remains of you. Even if tomorrow pulls us apart, my heart still beats where you left it. If the wind carries your breath tonight, let it touch the place you used to hold. If your heart remembers even a little, let it guide you back before it fades. Come back to me where the night still whispers your name. Even if time tries to erase your trace, you remain the one I cannot lose. Come back to me where the light still waits for your return. Even if the world forgets our love, I will remain the one who calls you home. can still feel the warmth you left behind. Every shadow falls the way you move. Every breath reminds me you were here. I try to speak but nothing comes. Only memories fill the empty space. If love could heal the cracks you made, I'd hold the pieces close to me again. But the night keeps pulling you away, and I'm losing what little remains. The last breath of love still lingers softly in my chest. Even if the world forgets your name, I'll carry what you left in me. The last breath of love fades like an echo in the cold. Even when the dawn takes you far, your warmth remains inside my hands. I've been tracing every step you took, trying to find the part you left undone. The smile you tried so hard to hide, the trembling voice you never let me hear. All the pieces fall into the dark, where your absence cuts the deepest lines. If time would turn for just one day, I'd hold your heart before it broke. But the morning stills the fading glow and pulls your shadow from my reach. The last breath of love still lingers softly in my chest. Even if the world forgets your name, I'll carry what you left in me. The last breath of love fades like an echo in the cold. Even when the dawn takes you far, your warmth remains inside my hands. If I could touch the part of you that tries so hard to stay alive, I'd wrap it gently in my arms so it would never fade away. The last breath of love is all I have to keep you near. Even if the world keeps moving on, I remember how you held me. The last breath of love will guide me through the quiet night is heavier than yesterday. I keep walking rugged roads you used to know. Every echo in the empty street sounds like the memory of your voice. I try to hide the cracks inside, but every breath reveals the truth. Even when the world is loud with light, I'll still reach for you in the dark. Your name lingers in the cold air like a promise I can't let go. When I call your name, the silence breaks, but you don't appear. Even if my voice is torn apart, I keep shouting into the fading night. When I call your name, your shadow trembles in my heart. Even if the world forgets your face, I can't erase the place you left inside me. I walk the places we used to stand. The wind still carries your warmth, but when the sunlight hits my hand, it only shows the emptiness you left. I try to live like nothing changed, but everything reminds me still. Even the smallest sound at dawn feels like the echo of your steps. Your name burns like a hidden flame, small but strong enough to hold. When I call your name, the silence breaks, but you don't appear. Even if my voice is torn apart, I keep shouting into the fading night. When I call your name, your shadow trembles in my heart. Even if the world forgets your face, I can't erase the place you left inside me. If the night could hear me calling, would it return you for a moment? If my voice could reach your memory, would you turn around and face me again? When I call your name, I'm standing where we said goodbye. Even if I fall to my knees tonight, I'll still call out to the world for you. When I call your name, I'm holding the last light you left behind. Even if the dawn steals you away, your name remains like fire in my chest. I've been walking through this endless night, searching for the place we lost ourselves. Every light along the empty road feels like the memory of your breath. I try to hold the pieces left behind, but they slip like shadows from my hands. Even when the moon begins to fade, My heart remains where you last touched it. Where the night ends, I'll be waiting for the dawn to carry you. Even if you're drifting far beyond my reach, I'll keep the light you left inside me. I've been trying not to fall apart, holding on to all the quiet things. The way you smile before you turn, the trembling breath you never let me hear. Every shadow pulls me into you. Every cold wind whispers your goodbye. Even now beneath the fading stars, I feel you moving through my memory. If the morning steals what little remains, let me keep the part that still remembers you. I'll be standing where your footsteps disappear. Even when the world keeps pulling us apart, my heart remains where you last touched it. Where the night ends, I'll be waiting for the dawn to carry you. Even if you're drifting far beyond my reach, I'll keep the light you left inside me. If the sky breaks into silent blue, I'll call your name before you fade. If the wind returns with your breath, I'll hold it close so you won't vanish. Where the night ends, I'll walk the road you left behind. Even if the sunrise takes you far, I'll follow every trace of who you were. Where the night ends, I'll stay until my heart grows warm again. Even if the morning swallows your shadow, you'll remain the light that guides me. Where the wind slows down, I walk the road you used to love. Every breath of air that touches me feels like a whisper you left behind. The sky is heavy with your memory, soft and cold like a fading night. I try to move the way I should, but my heart keeps falling where you stood. If I follow the quiet wind, will it lead me back to you? Where the wind slows down, I'm standing in the place you let go. Even if the days pull me forward, my soul returns to where you vanished. Where the wind slows down, your warmth still drifts into my hands. Even if tomorrow takes your shadow, I hold the part of you
searching for a trace of your breath. Every mile between us now feels heavier than the truth we share. If love could turn the wind around, I'd call your name until it listens. If the night repeats your voice, let it find its way back to me where the wind slows down. I'm standing in the place you let go. Even if the days pull me forward, my soul returns to where you vanished. Where the wind slows down, your warmth still drifts into my hands. Even if tomorrow takes your shadow, I hold the part of you that stayed. If the wind remembers you at all, let it carry me to where you rest. If your heart trembles in the quiet, let me hear it before it fades. Where the wind slows down, I'll wait through every silent hour. Even if the dawn steals you away, your warmth remains the fire I keep. Where the wind slows down, I'll carry what you left in my soul. Even if the world keeps changing its sky, you remain the truth I cannot lose. I walked the road we used to take, hoping the wind might sound like you. Every step felt heavy and slow, like my heart was trying to remember. The night was colder than before, yet your warmth still lingered in the air. I try to breathe without your name, but it rises every time I exhale. If the world has taken you away, why does your shadow still follow me? I just wanted to see you once, even if it breaks me all over again. Even if your eyes look through me now, I only need a moment to feel you. I just wanted to see you once, to know you're living somewhere in the light. Even if tomorrow erases today, my heart still walks beside your memory. Silence like a fragile truth, afraid it might disappear if I spoke. Your voice still trembles in my mind, like a goodbye that never finished. Every place we left behind still carries footprints of who we were. If I could turn the night around, I'd stand where you let go of my hand. If the wind still carries your breath, let it touch me one last time. I just wanted to see you once, even if it breaks me all over again. Even if your eyes look through me now, I only need a moment to feel you. I just wanted to see you once, to know you're living somewhere in the light. Even if tomorrow erases today, my heart still walks beside
inside your memory. If the dawn finds you before I do, let it tell you I never stop searching. If your heart trembles in the quiet, let it reach me before it fades.